there, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to be talking about a few things. I'm going to show off some things on Toro and Coprimozzo. Basically I'll go through the transformation forward and backwards, show off some of the accessories, and then I'll introduce some more things on the Berserkars. So I'll show you the first test shot of Flipout and possibly a new face for Crack Up, which might be included in a later release. But first things first, we're going to go over Toro and Coprimozzo. First thing I'm going to do is the legs, which is this front section of the vehicle right here. This is what it looks like underneath. So the first thing you want to do is there's I'm not sure you can see it there, but there's a little tiny section there that locks in the front part of the car. Just want to free that up like that and fold it back. Then you just want to kind of bend the vehicle section forward like that, and that frees it up from the doors and the windshield. And then this can pop back like on this back hinge right here. Open up the doors, and then you can split the front end of the vehicle like that. And then just what you want to do is just pull forward and then bring the thigh up to kind of level up with the shin there. Same thing over here, just want to pull forward, bring that up like that. Next thing you want to do is grab the hood. It's on a hinge right there, and just rotate it around. Same thing over here, rotate it around. Then you can straighten out the foot. Come back here and fold this section back. And then the wheels, oh, this one's already back there, but the wheels fold up just like that. Okay, that takes care of the legs for you. And next thing we'll work on is freeing up the arms and working this backpack back here. So let's get the arms going here. I'm going to grab this backpack and just accordion it out like that. The arms rotate on a hinge right there at the shoulders. Same thing over here. Straighten out the fists. Rotate them around like that. This is, exposes this opening here, which will be where the elbow sits. And basically you just want to pull this part out like that. There you have it. And then same thing over here. Okay. The head sits inside of here, and you just want to pull that out like that. Alright, the last thing we're going to work on is taking care of these doors and then folding this up against the back of the figure. So the doors rotate around like that, and then the window, side window, folds in all the way, and then this folds into the back of the figure, right into this cavity right here. This part pops open. The wheels fold in about 90 degrees there. And then what you want to do is get them to sit flush together into this opening right here. It helps to do them together at the same time. It's probably the trickiest part of the transformation right there. Okay, and then you just fold this forward, and then this kind of accordions in. Windshield fits under the flap where the head is and locks into the front here. Okay. first thing you want to do is free up the head and pull this back section out. Go ahead and straighten out the top and windshield, and then unfold these back parts here and straighten out the wheels. Next thing you want to do is take out the doors and flip out the side glass there. So I think it's helpful to use, you can see how it's sticking out a little bit right there, to pull it out from this side. And you avoid the mirrors that way. The mirrors are pretty strong. I think they're made with a more flexible plastic, so I don't think you're going to damage those, but you know, just be mindful of them. Anyway, so you got the doors taken out there, and then rotate them around so they look like little wings in the back. Get those out of the way. You can fold the head back, and then we're going to take care of the arms. So the arms rotate at the bicep 180 degrees, fold up like that, and then basically have the back of the fist pointing up with the thumb in. I think you can get it both ways, but this is how I designed it. But there's plenty of room, I think, if you forget to do that part there. Rotate it around again, 180 degrees, collapse it, and get the fist in there with the thumb pointing in. And then these rotate around on this hinge here to fit in this cavity there. Okay. Then we'll work on the legs here. Get this out of the way there. So back here you want to fold this up and then get the wheel in place. Fold this back like that. Wheel in place. And the thigh, show you what it looks like in there, collapses into the shin there and then sits into this opening right here. So it's nice and flat there, the shin is nice and flat, and then this rotates up into place. Same thing over here. The thigh goes into the shin just like that, and then sits inside of this cavity. This rotates up, and you can flatten it out. And squeeze the parts together, and you got the front of the vehicle ready to go. One thing you want to make sure to do is this part right here, make sure it's sticking out, because it's hard to get it pulled out once this part is in vehicle mode. So make sure that's sticking out before you work on the rest of the vehicle. Bring the doors up. Just kind of put them into place there. See where they tab in, but we'll get that in a second. And then this folds over the arms, and you're almost there. So, sorry, it's hard to do with the thing, but get that into place. Get the doors there. Same thing over here. And just kind of squeeze the vehicle together. Oops. There we go. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. So basically, I just folded that piece there without this right here. Folded that into place there. And there you go. Okay, just to go over some of the accessories for the vehicle mode, in-vehicle mode. It's got two attachments that attach to this little vent opening, this little triangular space on the hood. If you pull this gun out here, you kind of see these two right here. I think the best way to free them is to push them from the side, and it kind of pops them open. I wouldn't pull up on them. If they're a little bit stuck, they might come undone. These are two separate parts that are kind of glued in there. I can't quite pull it out, but just in case, it might get loose. They're pretty tiny parts. Anyway, so there's a little indent there, and that just tabs into here. There's that, and then this one here. It's not a super secure tab, just because there's not a lot of room there, but there's that one there for you. This tray here acts as I think they were called hydrofoils or something like that. But there's 4 pegs that clip it together. Just kind of helps to kind of bend the plastic a little bit to just pop it out. And then this is just friction held over the wheels there. Okay, so these are the accessories that come with the on that tray there. So again, various guns that were held in the different episodes. Try to give you some options there. They come with a little nub in the hilt there. I don't know if that's called the hilt. And then the palm itself has a little tiny hole where that little nub fits into. I personally like the smaller guns, but you can also, go with the main first episode. There's also this piece right here, which fits over the wrist there. What else? These guys, like I showed earlier, lock in together. You can hold them separately or together. There's these little squarish parts here. Sorry, that's my bird singing. Little parts right here, so they just fit right there. You can, obviously bend the wrist and have them hold it 2 different spots. Well, thanks for watching. Hope this has been informative. I'm going to try to do this as much as I can whenever I have time. Anyway, thanks again. I'll see you next time. I didn't like the second face I designed for Crack Up, so I tried to start from scratch again, redesigning the face. So obviously this one did not make it into production, but hopefully, I send it to X-Transbots, and hopefully they'll produce it with one of the later releases in the series, and you'll get an extra face in there. So I just wanted to share that. Just wanted to show off the first test shot I got of Flipout. Size-wise, so it's a little bit longer, not as wide. The vehicle is slightly taller, probably. But that's it in alt mode. This is a test shot, so the plastic is pretty gross. But this is what they look like before it goes into production. So here's Flipout, and my bird is come here. Anyway, so here's Flipout. There's a little close-up of the face, arms, legs there. Hey, homie, quit it. And then just to turn him around, the back view of him right there. Right. So once I get a better test shot of this, I'll be able to show off how it transforms, and all the colors will be in the right spots.